9:05 a.m., September 25th, 2025, South Texas. And I gotta get this out, loves, totally. It's the light of truth. It's actually really beautiful. So if you resonate, pay attention. If you don't, click off. That's okay. I love you anyway. And go with blessings. Totally. Anyway, this has all come to a head, hasn't it? The head of the snake, in a way. Because it all kind of falls on Trump, doesn't it, really? Poor Trump. When you think about it, okay? So let's, because we're speaking through the Holy Spirit, heaven help us, we're praying. In the way we don't see religion, we see spirituality and faith, mostly in the light of the heavenly, because it's present presently between the eyes, actually. Anyway, so it all falls on the head of the snake. This is like a snake right here in the brain, and there's like the little head right there, and here's two eyes, and the nose and the nostrils and the brain, which is a beautiful thing. Anyway, so it all falls on Trump, doesn't it, really? All the past wars and indignities. There's a little heart right there at the end of the tail. There's always love at the end, isn't there? It's a beautiful thing, really. But now as we stand, here's the snake, and, that it's kind of detached, isn't it? Really, because the poor snakehead has to pay for all of the Clintons and abominations and Bushes and all of the not nice nastiness. And now America's surrounded. And poor Jerusalem, they're in the mix of it. Israel, sad as hell. And unfortunately, the American administrations beforehand, since 1963, since I came in, Laurel Ann Ryder, more Ryder, that's okay. We've seen a lot since JFK and MLK and Robert F. Kennedy, haven't we? Because they didn't want this truth to come to light about destroying America from the inside out. Like this snake kind of grew inside there, And the light of Christ is there, the truth. But you see, now they're trying to take the First Amendment away from those who disagree with the Republicans now, which it was the reverse, wasn't it? Left wing, right wing, still the same bird turd, still the same snake to me. And our first flag was, don't tread on me, at the time of 13 colonies. And the truth and the light is that since it came in, we've had domination, desecration, Native American, enslavement from the very beginning, pretty much anyway. And they said it was on a religion of, what do they call it back then? The Puritans, whatnot. Okay, well, they weren't so pure. They were really dark, obviously, with not good intentions. And here we are today at the head of the snake. And we have 3-eye Atlas coming in that's lighting us up like Christmas trees to the light of Christ, especially at 3:23. And our government has led us to these things, these wars, and for money and greed, and the Native Americans warned you could take it that way, the way of the industrial, or go natural, and you see nothing over there, do you? But they've gone, the right side of the brain dominates the left, and where's this snake at? Right there. And sadly, it's the American children, including my own, who paid the ultimate price for this there. But now the light of the truth is here. Thank the heavenly. I am so grateful, totally. And I've held my light, and I love everybody, because nobody deserves to die. Nobody deserves to suffer or be dominated for their way of seeing things. As long as the light of Christ and light of love, not just Christ, but all walks of faith, not religion. Religion got us here, okay? Spirituality is inside, not out, loves. Breathe for a minute. Let's take a 5-second breath, shall we? I have to readjust my light here, totally. And these times were prophesied by the light of Christ, who has now many names. Yeshua, Jesus, Jesus. It's all still the light of Christ, though. And he was dualistic, too. He understood the ways of Satan, Lucifer, and the ways of Emmanuel, and the light of Christ, Yeshua. So here we are. And he was and is still the only living Son of God, the light, which is both the right and the left. So try to see it down the middle, shall we? And lighten up like Christ loved us. And I love you too, loves. I don't want to go on forever. Just remember the 13th commandment, will you? Just one. We are all one. So treat each other as such.